Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah, everyone's got an S on their chest. Well, except for Danny, who's got the anchor.
Yeah, what about me?
You got the anchor too.
Nice.
And Vicky's wearing socks. I guess so. Steve and I are wearing the S.
That's right. We got the S on the chest.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you do. I like that shirt too, Steve. The Seattle hockey one.
Yeah, this is one of my Christmas gifts from the wife ski.
That's so cool.
Yep.
I love all those. I love all the shirts. They're so cool. All
right.
Let's get to our contestants today. We've got Larry in California. Larry,
Whoa.
are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. Goodbye. Get out. For those playing at home, Larry will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Larry, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready as I'm going to be.
All right. When you care enough to send the very best is the slogan for what card-making company?
Hallmark.
Yes. The English rock band The Who formed in what decade?
1970.
No.
1960.
Yes. What character does Will Ferrell play in the movie Anchorman?
Ron Burgundy.
Yes. What is the 6th planet from the sun?
Pluto.
No.
Venus.
No.
Saturn.
Yes. Who played the title character in the late 80s comedy Uncle Buck?
Pass.
What does a caterpillar morph into?
Butterfly.
Yes, the cartoon character Forky made its debut in which Toy Story film?
Toy Story 2.
No.
Toy Story 3.
No.
Toy Story 1.
No. Starting with R, what is the process of turning used products into new products called?
Reuse.
No.
Recycle.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a close one.
You think so?
Well, I mean, I don't know if Steve's going to be able to get some of these, and, you know, I mean, well, you may be right. Maybe it's going to not that close at all. Maybe it's going to be a schmuckin'.
Oh, a schmuckin'.
I don't know. I mean, you know, it's not a bad number.
No.
I don't think Steve's going to get a perfect 10.
No, I don't think he'll get a perfect 10, but I think he'll get a very high score when it comes down to it. Just
I think
not
he's going to get.
perfection.
I think that he'll get 7 or less.
Oh, 7 or less.
That's what I'm going to say right now about Steve. 7 or less.
I think
Gonna bet on this, brother?
I think he'll get 7 or more, but I'm not going to bet on it.
Well, why would you pick 7 or more? You got to pick 8 or more. You can't pick the same number that I have because we both could be right then.
Well, then we're both right and we're friends, right?
Okay, that's not how betting works. I don't want to be friends. I just want breakfast.
Fine, whatever. Steve, are you ready?
Yes, I'm sure, bitch.
Whoa, okay.
Coming in hot.
Not friends. See, he's not your friend.
Wow. When you care enough to send the very best is the slogan for what card-making company?
Car making?
Card.
Oh, Hallmark.
Yes.
Yes.
The English rock band The Who formed in what decade?
That would be the 1960s.
Yes. What character does Will Ferrell play in the movie Anchorman?
Go blank yourself, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yes. What is the 6th planet from the sun?
Uranus, Rev.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Saturn?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it.
Who played the title character in the late 80s comedy Uncle Buck?
Ooh. Underrated film, I feel. John Candy.
Yes. What does a caterpillar morph into?
A butterfly.
Yes. The cartoon character Forky made its debut in which Toy Story film?
Toy Story 2.
No.
Toy Story.
No.
Toy Story 3.
No. Starting with R, what is the process of turning used products into new products called?
Restoration.
No.
Recycle.
Yes. What agency maintains the U.S. space program?
NASA.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You win 6-8.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Larry.
That's all right.
You did good.
All right, take it easy.
You just
buddy.
didn't do as good as you, Steve.
We would have
Another-
got breakfast. That's all I'm going to say, Rev.
No,
We
coulda-
would
you coulda
have
had breakfast. Yeah,
but I'm not betting. So maybe if you guys would step up and maybe bet BJ. Yeah,
Yeah,
see
it's not
nothing
gonna
there.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see. Ooh, nice. This will wake you up.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
well.
need it.
You seem to be in a get pumped up aggro mood, Steve.
I'm feeling it, baby. It's Thursday, one day closer to the weekend.
Perfect.
nice.
The cartoon character Forky made its debut in which Toy Story film?
Oh, I guess it's got to be 4.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Because everyone else said 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there were 4 Toy Story movies. I thought this was a gimme. I'm like, well, there's only 3 of them.
Nope. See, that's how they get you. Really
They get you. That's how you got me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, congratulations. You still won.
Yeah, good job, Steve. All right, if you get a chance, you don't want to see a picture of this, and we have it on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com, because there's an ad in for Domino's in the UK that's going viral because someone noticed that the pepperonis on the pizza are in the shape of male genitalia.
Oh, my gosh. I'm looking
Now-
at it right now. This is amazing.
Yeah, here's the problem is that I would say, man, we are really just using our imagination and being overactive, but every single slice has the same shape of the pepperoni. There's 4 pepperoni, 2 at the top and then 2 going down, which basically, the 2 are like the boys and then the 2 going down are like the shaftola. And every single slice has
Right.
that same design.
All pointing towards the center, and there's no pepperoni in the center.
Yeah.
So it's just like a good circle of cheese.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's no doubt that they were making dongs.
Is it bad that I thought they were supposed to be arrows?
Well, pointing at what?
I don't know. Like I immediately my eye was drawn to the middle, and there's nothing in the middle, and that bothered me. I'm like, why are these arrows not pointing at anything? And then you said, what
Come
you
on,
said.
Vicky. These are dongs.
Right? It's weird that I didn't see them.
Listen, Vicky, I think that says a lot. It means that, you know what, you're not a disgusting gutter-dwelling person like the rest of us.
Well, no, I am, just not at this instance.
See, the
Yeah.
only thing that I think is that maybe they're mapping out your slice for you.
But
Because,
because
like, if-
when you have pepperoni in the middle, like you're dripping us of the middle.
Because it wouldn't fit. If you put pepperonis there, then you'd be cutting into the pepperoni. Like they're trying to do an evenly distributed pepperoni.
I mean, there's a lot of good. You're getting 4 pieces of pepperoni on a slice of that, which is that's a lot. Look at how it's big and it's just
Yeah, it
girth.
This is incredible. Who is the graphic design artist, and how perverted are they?
Ron Jeremy was the graphic. They can. But Danny's right, Steve. I mean, as you go towards the middle, there's not a lot of pizza there that you're going to get individually. You're going to get that little, that little piece.
So maybe they're worried that when you slice it, that you're going to have to. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like that these are just dongs put on the pizza, but you guys could be right. It would have been more suspect if the discount was not 50% off for this pizza, but 69% off.
Yeah.
As the ad has.
I mean, as you take a look at it, I will say this. It looks like for their pizza or for any pizza, dong-shaped pepperoni is the best way to get the most pepperoni on there because you can fit 2 at the top, and then as we get closer to the center, you only have room for the shaft. Yeah.
It's very symmetrical, like each of it, and it's going around. I really like the design of it.
See, this bothers me. I think I'm like reverse OCD. I don't want my pepperoni on my pizza like being uniformly perfect. I just want them looking like someone just like some guy just grabbed a handful of pepperoni and just threw it on the pizza.
I like the fact that every slice you're going to get 4 pieces of. I'm going to call it peeperoni because it looks like a pee-pee.
Oh, so you want consistency with your pepperoni? I don't.
Oh, really? Sometimes you want a little, sometimes you want a lot, or do you want to have a race to go, oh, there's the piece that's got the most, that's mine.
I just want it to be more of a crapshoot. I don't know. I just feel like it bummed me out when I heard that like some pizza places actually count out the number of pepperonis that they put on the pizza. And
Really?
that their employees will get in trouble if they don't get X amount of pepperonis on their pizza. I don't know why, but that bothers me.
Oh, wow. And I love that place, making sure that, you know what, that I don't get shorted on my pepperoni.
And you're right. I don't know why. Like, I have an issue with it being a cookie cutter pizza. I want it like more artistic.
Oh, you love the chaos. You like to see the world burn.
Yeah, each one's a little different.
So I'm Batman and you're the Joker is basically what he's saying when it comes to pizza.
That's right. Riddle me this.
Where's the pepperoni? That's what I want.
I mean, come on. Like, there's no other. These are dongs. I feel like they're dongs.
But there's no way to put that pepperoni on there to get 4 pieces either, though.
You're
See,
right.
You could argue the person. Look, I agree with you, Steve. I think somebody's come up with a very good reason to put dongs on a pizza by saying, "Of course they're not dongs. I'm getting the most on there."
And it does look like this is like the proper for if these are like for 1 per slice, like it does mathematically equal out to I think 8 slices the way that they're doing this.
Oh yeah, 32, and that means you get 32 slices of pepperoni.
Yeah, what if this is something where like corporate comes down and says you have to have exactly 4 pieces of pepperoni per slice of pizza, per pizza.
Yeah. I wouldn't put that past corporate. Corporate comes up with a lot of dumb things like that.
And then somebody gets really mad about it. It's like, well, fine, I'm going to make it like this.
I think we just need to order a Domino's pizza, a pepperoni pizza, and see how it comes.
Oh yeah, for science.
Good call.
Just so we can see if this is like just for what they do in the UK or if this is like a company mandate now. You must create a dong on each slice.
And they, in the UK, they're a lot more free with their dongs. You know what I mean? They put it in television and everything. They're not as repressed as we are when it comes to the pee-pee. So it could very well be, just like, hello, it's your John Thomas pizza.
Plus, I feel like the pepperonis now, it's just too clumped up together. Like, it's too much pepperoni.
Wow, you are really, too much pepperoni. What?
Yeah.
What?
Too much pepperoni. I said it.
Okay, you know what? I'm not sure who's worse, the no pineapple boy or now the too much pepperoni boy. I
know, right?
I know. I thought I knew you, man.
Well, you didn't. Just when you thought you knew me.
Yeah, you're switching it up.
I switched it up.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a great online chat right now where people are sharing the worst jobs they have ever had. I like this one here. Someone said, I worked at a Burger King at the height of Dane Cook's first job popularity.
Oh, so, Danny, you know the Dane Cook bit?
Oh, I love the Dane Cook bit. The BK Lounge, man.
Person says, to this day, I get flashbacks of people pulling through the drive-thru, seductively moaning about pickles. And if you don't know that bit, here it is.
First job I had, Burger King. Why do people insist on yelling at the drive-thru? It's modern technology. I'd be there with my little headset. Hi, welcome to Burger King. May I take your order? Sir, whopper the onion! Excuse me, Chewbacca? I'm bleeding from the ears here, Pacino. Let's calm down. I would rather have had people yell. It was when people didn't talk loud enough. That drove me crazy. 10 cars out there. I'd be like, hi, ma'am, may I take your order?
The pickles. Oh, there's the larges and the pickles. And the large and the shakes and the pickles. And the pickles.
All right, ma'am, apparently you want some pickles.
Do love the pickles.
Oh, yeah. Some great first jobs. Working with the public, because that's pretty much what you do. When you have to take a first job, you're usually working with the public in some way, shape, or form, because that's all. You get a job at a fast food place, a grocery store. So you're interacting with peoples, and probably not at the best age to be interacting with anybody, really.
Those are some of the best memories, though. Just the stories that you get from all the quote unquote crappy jobs.
Someone said they took a job folding towels. And yep, you folded, they unfolded. All day. Heaps of unfolded towels to be sorted out by size and refolded.
That's mind-numbing.
Oh, it is.
That's why I hated retail when I worked at Hot Topic, was because you had the whole T-shirt wall that you literally just people come in and destroy. And it was just constantly folding T-shirts and making them perfect. You had to make them perfect. I hate folding clothes so much to this day for that reason.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, that's a beating. Oh. I would hate that too.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So based on this online chat about the worst jobs that people have had, how about you? What was the worst job that you have ever had? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Justin in Puyallup. Justin, you are on the Rock.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Justin. What you got for us, buddy?
Before I became an artist and relocated up here to the beautiful PNW, I served a couple decades in the U.S. Army. And 1993, I had the honor of being deployed to Somalia.
Oh, man.
And, it was an awakening experience. But I had the literally crappiest job as a young private. I had to pull the cisterns with other privates from underneath of all the porta potties, pull them out into a field, basically. And you use kerosene, you stay up all night, and you steer and burn poop.
Oh, yeah, that is.
So what part of that sucks? I mean, seriously.
Well,
Wow,
I'll
you're
tell
right.
you, actually, BJ, the worst part, Steve, rather, the worst part was not the fact that you were doing it, but it stayed in your uniform and in your shirt. Like that smell. So, like 2 or 3 days later, you walk in the mess hall and you see people like move.
Oh man, that's even worse. You're right, dude. Then all of a sudden you're just like persona non grata. Nobody wants to be around poop guy.
Well, it's like when you go to like the roast beef place that we used to by our old work. You'd go and eat in there, and then you'd leave, and you'd still smell like a corned beef sandwich, which was way better than smelling like poop. But it was like it just stuck to your clothes, and it's like the worst thing ever.
Oh man,
that was one of my least favorite jobs. It wasn't even a certain place. It was just the job. It was being a busboy. I remember I was a busboy when I first moved out here a lot, and before that as well. I just hated going home and smelling like bleach. And it was like to the point where like I didn't even want to go to like my buddies would all be like, we're going to back in the Pioneer Square days where they had like the joint cover and you could go bounce around. And I'd be like, yeah, guys, I'd love to go, but I can't get the scent of bleach out of me. Like that night, like I'd finished working, I would not be able to go out that same night. And I was like, finally hit a point where I'm like, I'm just sick of this. I can't keep coming home smelling like this.
Yeah, no one wants to hang out with you.
Yeah, you're bleach man.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Chad in Port Orchard. Chad, you are on the Rock.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Chad, what you got for us, buddy?
All right. So back in college, I worked for a large grocery store chain in the deli. And what I hated most about it is at the end of the night, I always had to peel all of the leftover rotisserie chickens and take them all apart.
Oh, and turn them into like another kind of thing you could sell?
Yeah, salads or whatever. And of course, I just wanted to get out there and go to the bar with my buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd want to eat them the whole time. I love rotisserie chickens. I just want to eat it the whole time.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, when you got 40 of them, so by the end of it, I started paging the manager to the front of the store and then rolling all of the chickens out on the cart and throwing them in the dumpster by the end of the time I worked there. I still feel bad about it to this day.
Oh, man. And they're like, how come we don't have chicken for salads anymore? I don't understand this. It's not like we're selling a bunch of them. What the?
Well, Chad, we have your old boss on the other line, so now's your time to apologize.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. That's awesome. Yeah, the
Wouldn't
supermarket.
that be awesome if we did?
Oh. That would be amazing if we did. First of all, I'd be like, what kind of producer? That's good producing work right there.
Well, what if he was calling to say the worst job was working with a guy named Chad who kept throwing away my chickens?
That'd be amazing.
That would be pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I used to have to work in the garbage crusher. We'd have to clean it out because it would get clogged.
I was going to say crushing garbage would be fun, but the clean out part would be
Oh,
something.
and it was like there was a blue slime. I used to sit there and I go, what in the world makes this color?
Right.
Like what are we throwing in here? Because it was
hopefully liquid soap.
Right?
Oh,
it just reminds me of the scene in Star Wars where they're all in the trash compactor. You're going to find another monster in there or something.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, being the new guy and the geeky guy, they'd always turn it on and turn it off. But I'd be like, so you're in there thinking you're going to get crushed.
Oh, jeez.
Are you serious?
Oh, this is a wonderful place I worked at. I'll tell you, they were, it was, and let me tell you, working around those alpha males, woo, what a time.
Yeah, but where are they now?
I
don't know.
That's
Maybe
a
crushed in garbage.
Yeah.
Probably crushing little geeks is where they are right now.
Yeah, still probably.
Yeah, that's probably what they're doing. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What was the worst job that you ever had?
We got this text that said the worst job ever, working customer service in the billing department of a cable company. I learned that with that job, people suck. Yeah, people get so mad at the person that's on the other end of the line. It's not fair to that person.
And that's the problem with customer service in general. You really have to have the right temperament. And unfortunately, they don't pay people anything to be in customer service.
And more often than not, they drug test you, so you can't even show up stoned.
Yeah, which really would be better than anything.
Right
I
here.
mean, seriously, it's better to have a stoned customer service person than one that's got to be there and deal with it.
When you clock in, they hand you a little gummy, edible gummy.
Oh, yeah.
Just say good luck.
Yep. Today's going to suck for you. It's the first of the month. Here's a couple edibles.
Oh, man, dude. It sucks. It really does because, it's the top brass that make all the dumb decisions and really whatever they're doing that screw over the public when it comes to, retail. And then it's like the minimum wage person that actually has to answer for it. And of course people are mad. You understand why they're mad, but they don't get that you realize, dude, that I don't make any of the profit you're saying that I'm stealing from you.
Right. Don't kill. I'm not even the middleman. I'm just the low person on this totem pole. Can you please just chill out?
Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right. It's a beating.
How about this one? Worst job, installing gutters. Cleaning them out smelled like death, and I was also afraid of heights. Being afraid of heights, that's a terrible job that you're taking.
Yeah, but you see that? People got to work. They got to eat. Yeah. And I would never take that gig. No. Oh, and I didn't know the gutters stunk. I didn't know you had that going for you.
When my old house, I was cleaning the gutters, and because of all the leaves just sitting there for a while, it was pretty nasty. And I have a bad sense of smell, and even I was like, "Oh, this isn't fun."
Oh, man, if you were smelling it, then it must have been just, horrible. Oh. All right, I'm looking at the Rev over there, and I'm wondering the kind of job that Rev had that he did, because he says he had a bad job, which I feel like any place he worked, it was really bad for them.
No, just rude. I was a great security guard. That was easy. Just observe and report.
You're the best observer
Play
of all
video
time.
games and just do all of that stuff. No, the worst job I ever had, I lived in Wisconsin, about 20 years ago, for a very short amount of time, and the only job I had there, I worked at a road flare factory.
A road flare factory?
One of the very few in the country that were making road flares at the time. If you don't know what road flares are made out of, mostly they're made out of sulfur. And I found out that I was allergic to sulfur. Really badly. So after
what happens when you're allergic to sulfur?
I couldn't open my eyes for 3 days afterward.
Which is perfect when you're observing and reporting.
Well, I was a security guard then, so
yeah.
But it was absolutely terrible. And then you're talking about like the scent of stuff with that. I had a sulfur scent in all of my clothes. I had to burn my clothes. I had to burn my boots. Just had to get rid of all of those clothes that I had. I worked 8 hours, never went back, and I actually had to charge them for the hospital stay because I had to go to the ER just to get my eyes washed out.
Damn. Well, a sulfur scent, though, at least that's something you're familiar with these days.
Yeah.
Thank you. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Joe on I-5. Joe, you are on the Rock.
Ooh, Sarah.
Wow. All right, Joe. That's a nice way to start everything.
Hey, back in the day, I worked 8 hours bootlegging speakers out of a stupid white van.
Wait, so
did you do it in the U District right by the I-5 exit?
We all through the U District in Seattle.
Yeah, you probably talked to me one time about 20 years ago, and I said, no, I don't want your speakers. I almost bought them.
It was the worst scam ever because we go around and say, hey, we're going to do a job at a strip club. We got these extra speakers.
That was it. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think the strip club part was there, but it was like, we're installing speakers in this real high-end home, but blah, 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 something happened. We have extras. Do you want to buy them at a discounted rate?
Yes. And then we would pinpoint people at, like, ATMs and go like, hey, since you got the money right there in your ATM.
Yeah.
We'll give you a deal with these speakers.
Dude, this was a thing in the U District. I remember this happening to me and a few other people as well.
Were they good speakers?
It was about 20 years ago.
It was, yeah. It was when I first moved out here.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's a good question. Were they quality speakers? Because I've always wondered if they were actually good.
They weren't like, Pioneers or, Sonys. I mean, they were all right, but they weren't, we were just trying to, offload them.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just stupid.
Where did you, now that I get to talk to somebody who actually did this, where did you get these speakers?
It was a small, little warehouse, and honestly, I don't know where they came from.
Okay.
They were just there, and we had like 5 vans, white vans, the raper van, the stabbing cabin, is what we called them. But anyways, we would fill them up and drive around, and hey, want to buy some speakers?
That is so. I just assumed that they were all stolen because I don't know like what
that was the vibe I got too, man.
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't know about buying these. Like, I love a good deal, and I was broke at the time, and of course I wanted good speakers.
Yeah, of course.
And they were like those long, big ass speakers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know which ones. The ones that weigh 900 pounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, that meant they sound good. Like the bigger, the better, as opposed to nowadays where everything's like in a little small like sound dock thingy, and it sounds fine. But dude, I remember those guys, and they were hustling. I remember even thinking, I can never do that. Yeah. Like that would just too much anxiety trying to go up to random people trying to sell them speakers that apparently look like they're stolen.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.